Welcome back, my beloved James Mandolare YouTube video watching folks. You're the best. I see the numbers on the views. I see I'm getting views on this second game series. I did Caesar 4 this summer, and now it's November 1st right now, I think. Well, it's November 2nd, actually, because it's after midnight where I am. Excuse me. Took a little bit of a breath there, and having a little laugh here in the free state of upstate New York. New York is not all New York City, we have vast forest areas in the Adirondacks and the Adirondack Parks. We have the Catskill Mountains, got the Genesee Plateau, got the Finger Lakes region, got the Thousand Lakes region up in the Canadian border area with the St. Lawrence Seaway. We got the Hudson River Valley where I live. It's one of the most beautiful scenic valleys in the entire universe, and I am blessed to live in a beautiful city. That's one of the oldest cities in the nation, Albany, New York. And it has a varied architecture because you can see the layers of history in the architecture of this beautiful city. It's on a hill, and it's great. It's like you just look around at the buildings, and it's like a trip through history. It's one of them. Even though I live in it, I come from a little town up the river. Up in the foothills of the Adirondacks. Beautiful little town. It's kind of like the Shire, it really is, from the Lord of the Rings. A bunch of hobbits up there, really nice people. Salt of the earth people up there. Dairy farmers, factory workers, and really beautiful folks. I loved living up there, but, that was back in the day when things weren't quite so free, and I didn't have the greatest time up there. Eventually, they kind of didn't quite get me, even though I worked in all the schools and inspired all the kids and tried my best to be a teacher and an artist. There are many people up there that don't really kind of like the non-conventional. They think everybody ought to get in line and be just like them, and I'm not very good at bullies and what they want, I want what I want, because I think I got a right to want what I want, live the way I want to live, and I'm not hurting anybody, so who's got a right to say? I want to wear long hair and have a beard and talk about peace, love, and nonviolence, be anti-war. Well, that's my business. I'm an American. I got a right to believe that way. If I want to believe that we are living in a multiverse of endless and infinite possibilities, well, I'm going to do that too. You don't like it? You think we're just food for worms? Okay, I get it. Who the hell's right? I'm not saying I'm right. Just telling you that's what I think. I got a right to think it. Oh, that's wishful thinking. Well, yeah, it is. But better that than, your version where, no, it's just oblivion and this beautiful universe winks out of existence and you're out for the count. No. This beautiful universe is going to do that to me? I don't think so. In fact, I vehemently disagree. It's too cool. It's too cool a universe for that. A universe where, nothing is wasted, right? Except maybe me. I'm just toasted, not wasted. And I can earn the right. And I enjoy it. Now, we got a 3 dash. That means no food. Look at that. 0 freaking food up here. Now, we got crabs in the lake. We got deer. We got wheat. We got all kinds of food up here. But we do not have a builder. So, we got a granary. Gives you +1 food and +2 housing. So we all set with the housing up here. We could grow to our heart's extent. So we're going to get a granary up here. It takes 6 turns. That's good. Got the ancient walls up here already. We're going to grab this, even though it's going to cost us. That's a 3-banger right there. And we are going to try to get this too. And then we'll be good up here. Because, we can't go any farther that way. So we got everything we can get that way. If he gets this Square will buy this one. We'll play that game. See, I'm just trying to get the frontier up here. So he can't get this woods. I'd like to get that too. Let's go down the line and see who can we'll deal with. Might be somebody who might want to buy our stuff. Is this guy going to upgrade? You're going to stay a warrior for the whole freaking history of the Roman Empire? The Roman Kingdom right now. Roman Kingdom. It's 225 before Caesar. That's not an exact date. He died in 44 BC. So, do the maths and you end up, I always get nervous doing math. It's only 100 something, 180, 190, something like that years before Caesar. So this is where the king is Julius the 135th proconsul of the Republic of Rome, but actually I'm a king because I have these dictatorial powers, so we are a monarchy after all, but we're parading like we're a republic. The monarchy, the proconsul, is just a leader, he's just a leader, inspired, great man who's inspired to be a leader of the republic. Now, can we do any more fixer-uppers? Yep, we can fixer-upper over there. You don't want to use up your builder charges without you first fixer-and-upper everything. You got to fixer-upper. You can't fix the campus because you have to do that through the production. But anything that's been pillaged, that's a field or a mine or something like that, or lumber mill or farm field, or even a sea resource. Because sometimes you go out there in the ocean and get the fishes, and then the barbarian boat comes along and pillages you, and you can go out and fix them too. And you do it, they don't charge you any charges. You can do it for free. Just one of the nice things that these developers that weren't junior high school bullies, they're really intelligent people and knew how to make a game that was fair and easy on you sometimes, and challenging and damn right frustrating on you some other times. I've had some great fun interactions that aren't planned. I don't think there's some programmer planning some of these things. They just happen. And they're really fun. One that I remember was playing a game as China, I think? No, not China. I wasn't China. I forget who I was playing. I guess it doesn't matter. There was this mountain range, and you can't go through mountain ranges. And I was trying to take Istanbul in a domination victory, and it was the last capital I needed. But the Chinese were also trying to take Istanbul too. And I was coming down, and this mountain range was in my way, and there was no way I would get there before China. But then I saw there was a break in the mountain range, and I went through and attacked Istanbul and took it just before China could take it. And it was like the first time I'd ever done that. And I was just so happy that I took Istanbul, won the game. And, these dramas are set up, and you can say that video games are just a waste of time, and stupid people invest their time and money into stupid things that waste their time. They're all in their mommy's basement somewhere, and they don't achieve anything in life and all that garbage. But they used to say the same thing about people that liked a certain blessed goddess-inspired herb. And they were proven wrong. It became a medicine, and then it became, both a psychological and a physiological medicine. And little kids were saved from seizures, and old grandmas were saved from arthritis pain. And you can't have it both ways. It can't be dangerous drug and a beneficial and beautiful medical miracle at the same time. Just ain't gonna go. I'm going to keep that warrior here, even though I've been clicking on him for a million years. I don't know why. He's just going to sit there. He's all healed up, but he's just a warrior, and I got to upgrade him first. Got no money. Been spending it as I get it. Saving up faith. 42 faith per turn. We can increase that. In peace, one is despoiled by mercenaries. in war by one's enemies. Niccolò Machiavelli. I think he's going to be a leader in Civilization 7. Old Niccolò. Okay, we're going to see what these policies are. That's the one we're waiting for. I knew it was. We want this incredibly important policy. Where's the thing? Here it is. 50%. Count them. 50%. Gold discount on all upgrades. Now we can modernize those warriors and afford it. We do have to do some wheeling and dealing. We can get open borders and everybody and all that. See, they're not as miffed at me as they were, so let's see if we can do something here. Ready to deal. He's going to war with Gorgo. Okay. Figures. I am not happy about that. Not at all. I'm not going to trade with you now. I'm going to trade with her. See what she needs. I hear you're at war. I could join the war. Do you want me to join the war? Oh, you would. Yeah, I could join the war. Take me a while to get over there, though. I don't think I want to do that quite right. Maybe later. Maybe later, babe. Let's see. Here we go. Oh my God, I can't even think of what deals I want to do under that steely gaze of those beautiful eyes. Oh, God, my heart. Look at that collarbone. You have beautiful collarbone. Even your collarbone's beautiful. Look at your nice porch out there. You got some columns. Look like a nice humid afternoon in the summer. Kind of romantic, soft lit. Never mind. Looks like you might need some iron. You want some iron? I got a couple of mines coming, so why don't I give you some iron too? I can't really afford it because I'm going to need it myself, but I could give you 21 iron. Alright, give me 210 for turn. No, how about 90? Give you some of this garbage. I know, I'll give you some marble. No? You thought I was going to give it to you cheap, didn't you? Thought I was a cheap date? I was going to do that? I'll go 4 gold, not bad. 5? 5? Come on, it's me. Of course you want to give me 5 gold. You want to give me 6 gold, don't you? It's me, your buddy. Give me the family discount? No? Alright, what about if I take this 20 off? No good? Alright, okay. No, I'm not giving you money. Alright, you don't have to stick your spear in my eye. Hold on. You want the whole deal, right? Whatever it was. No, not quite. Okay, give me a bit of a break. Come on, we're family. Practically. We're almost betrothed. You just want to be friends. What? You just think of me as a friend and barely that? Sure you want to go there? I'm a powerful man. I could open up some doors for you. No? I'm a king. Behind the curtains. I'm just a proconsul, but I'm actually a king. You gave me a crown and everything. Nah, forget it. Let's get back to the game. I'll accept that deal. Thanks for the cash. Good luck with your war. I'm not joining it with you because, you just want to keep me in the friend zone. Well, let's see if you'll be friends. You don't even need my friendship. You don't even want me in the friend zone. Okay, fine. I'm not sure I'm so infatuated now. It's kind of soured. What about this guy? He's such a goober. I want some open borders, huh? Open borders? No? No open borders. You could just no open border. I gave you iron and everything. I gave her iron, guys. And look, what did she do? She wouldn't even be friends. First of all, I'm stuck in the friend zone where I don't want to be. She's, giving me that steely stare and all that. You know what I mean? You can't mix signals. I can't take that. We're either friends or we're not friends, okay? Can't be both. That's just torture. You don't want to be more than friends? Okay, we're just friends. I get it. But you can't have it both ways. You can't be all making me all want you and stuff, right? You got to act like a friend, not kissing on me and all that. That just ain't going to go. Not going to be led on by no Greek, Spartan, frosty Spartan beauty. I'm Julius freaking Caesar over here. Okay, that's all I really want to give you. We already got open borders. I don't know, I'll put that up there. Give me one. Okay, I'll take one. You can just kind of feel like we actually did a deal when we didn't. This guy, I only take cash from this guy. There's not going to be, he's got some salt there. Salt's good. Let's see what it'll give me for some of this stuff. I got 60, so I'll give him 30. That's a lot. He wouldn't give me 30. Oh, okay. What about 10 per turn? No, it's coming over. It's over the line. One toke over the line. Sweet Jesus. What if I give you a little more of this stuff? How much more do you take for 10 for gold? That's a lot. 10 per turn's a lot. I know, but I could give you all of it for what? I wasn't going to take any per gold or per turn because we really got to go to war pretty soon. Okay, 6, 7. So if you do that, you give me 2. Give me 265. Then what do you give me per turn? You give me 1 per turn. Give me all that cash. That's great. I should have asked that. Now you don't want to give me any per turn. That's all good. That's all good. 165. Gonna give me a break over here. What do you think? 55? No. Okay. Don't get waving that thing around. That's fine. I'll give you that for 265. You running away with the game, by the way. Look at them. 83 science. That's just crazy. Of course, we got 59 science. We're not jumped anymore. And we got ways of synergizing our strategy to get even yet more science. In fact, Geneva is now the only science city-state in the game. So I'm going to decide now to let it live for now, until we take Venice. Because Venice has to go, because it's blocking our, it's not only a city-state that refuses to be Rome, but it's blocking our way to the east. We shall not have it blocked. We shall take it. And we shall also kill these vicious barbarians that have decided to live in the pass above Rome. This is a much better unit than swordsman. The man-at-arms shall take that swordsman on handily. Thank you. And we shall hire a swordsman unit ourselves. Why not? We have the money. Okay. Now, this builder needs to build something now, and he can build something now. He can build a farm. Right there. It's your world. You want a farm? Right there. You can build a farm. Now I got a whole line along the river of farms. Because it's your world. A happy little farm. We got critters that live in there. Little squirrels. Little squirrels that live in there in the rice paddies there. And fish. They got fish. There's a whole thing. You can put fish in there, and then fish will make nutrients for the plants, and plants will grow up, the fish will grow up. You not only got rice paddies, you got fish. And fish can help the rice paddies with their waste to be more fertile. But look at these yields, because these are adjacent. That's the way it goes in your world. You're the creator. Actually, Firaxis Games was the creator. I'm just using their creation to have a blast, and I hope you are having a blast. Now you say this is an art and everything, but it's somebody else's art. You're just playing with it. Well, okay, but what are paints? What are paints? What's stone? What's plaster? They're games that you're playing with to make paintings or sculptures or fine art or whatever. But I mean, you didn't invent that game of putting pigments on a brush and slamming it on canvas. You learned that from somebody else. It's just a game that you're playing. And you do it in your own way, and you use your own talent, your own intelligence, your own learning, your own research sometimes, your own memories, your own experiences to put it into your art, whether it be a novel, or every novel is autobiographical. Every piece of art is going to be made out of your own personal experiences in different ways. $300, I think we can afford to get a little wine for our citizens, maybe a lot of wine. What the hell? Let's go for the gusto. That spends a lot of money, but now we can get over there with that builder and get that wine. Little by little, we'll help each city we can as we go along spontaneously. See something like that, we'll, spend a little money on the city. That'll bring it down to 35, but 23 gold per turn can get us back up there. We can do some wheeling and dealing again, because that's where we got our money from. Or we can build some commercial hubs. We can synergize. And before you know it, we'll have a coffer full of money. Right now, and in the early game, and this may be something to be remarked about, you can see, we did get a holy site. We did get a couple of campuses, right? We got campus up here in a holy site. These basic districts were built. One, the holy site was built because you got to getting a religion can help you to get faith, and faith is one of the things you can use for power in the game. And the religious side of the game is the way you do that. Science, the campuses became important because that's our win condition, and you got to concentrate on that right from the start. Now, we put 108 turns in, and we've had these campuses here. Been eking up our science as we go along. Now we're beating everybody but the Gauls in science. Even Alexander is getting his butt kicked in science. We are doing pretty good in military, although I can't really see it. I have to go to this screen to see it. Hold on. I know you can see it, but I can't. Okay, the Gauls are ahead of us in domination, and so is Philip. He's got even more guys. And these are people we had to fight, and that's going to be fun if we have to. Now, you can win a science victory, cultural victory, diplo victory, or somebody else can, and end the game, and then we're just done. But if we have fun, I guess it doesn't matter if I win. I'd like to win, though. So I got 320. All right, he's got 397, so we're catching up to him in military. I don't know why he's so strong. Oh, I know. You know why? He's only got 132 military, which is not much compared to the Gauls and to me. But he captured Portugal's capital, Lisbon. And that's how you win a domination victory. So he's ahead of us because he's got that capital. Now, if I take his capital and I take Gaul's capital and I take Lisbon for Rome, then I'm winning. And, that's how the game goes. And I'm not the AI, so in the early game, I'm not going to be taking many capitals. Sometimes you do if you get lucky. But I'm going to build it so that I got an invincible and highly trained and promoted and equipped military, and I'm going to stomp all over the world with it for a while and feel like I'm superior to everybody because I'm going to use brute force instead of, diplomacy and trade and fair play and law. I'm just going to be a fascist, right? Pseudo-fascist, because I'm not really going to be a fascist because I'm not really a fascist. But Rome was, and if I'm going to be true to history, I have to adopt that attitude slightly. If I get too carried away with it, I'm nuts. I'm schizophrenic. But that's a whole nother issue that my therapist and I are working on. No, I'm not in therapy. I've gone to therapy before, though, when I was down and out and needed it. It was great. Got some great insight into it. The therapist said, "You're a decent man surrounded by sociopaths. Get out of town before they kill you." And I followed that advice. Got the heck out of Dodge. Had to. Didn't want to. Had to. Couldn't save. Didn't want to be saved. Couldn't save myself. So I did. I saved myself and gave up saving people who can't be saved. Okay, realized it wasn't my job saving anybody anyway. I'm lost up here. I got a swordsman breathing down my neck. I'm out of here. Adios, swordsman. Where are all the brilliant and wonderful tribal people. Like to go and spend the night with them by their fire. Sing some songs. They like songs. Okay, I got barbarian ships coming down on my man-at-arms. It's his turn. Can't seem to raid the barb camp or anything here. I guess he already took his turn. This guy is waiting to be upgraded still. This is our friendly neighborhood brand new swordsman. He can't do anything because that crossbowman's in his way. He doesn't really need to do anything. We got a man-at-arms in the barb camp. This scout really does want to go down there and check out what's going on really in the Iberian Peninsula. Help this this galley can only see the coast, so that scout will help fill in the gaps down there. Maybe find a goody hut or two, flesh out the land. Don't need them now in the barb camp area. Comes a settler, nice. I forgot about this guy. I'm so glad to see him. We come down there, claim that area, and shut that off. It'd be great if I could settle him like here, you know, and really cut off this area. But once I settle him here, the loyalty pressure will be too much for him, for Spain to try to settle in France. He'll stay on the other side of the Pyrenees, hopefully, or we're going to have some troubles. Now, I do not want to move that guy up there. Rather move this guy up there and then move him in there and then move him up behind him. So he's also going to fortify. Going to fortify his position. Now, if we got this guy, he's got 2 more charges. He's got to find another one, but he's got this one. 90 science, 80 culture. Little click up on the both tech tree and civics tree with that. Wonderful heado of heados. I think we're well into a golden era here. Yep, that's 78. We haven't overdone the old error score. Trying to keep it down. There's no sense in wasting it. We can stop from getting too much error score, you know. Alright, here is this scout out here, scouting around for villagers, finding nothing but obstruction. Nice little bonus, thank you very much. That's the nicest thing that anybody's ever done for me. In fact, it's so nice, the future looks so bright. I feel like they're polishing the sun for me. And if I had a bugle, I would blow it to add a sort of final victory touch. Yes, I would. Hello, upgrade. But since I left my bugle home, I simply have to say thank you very, very, very much. And another crossbowman finally gets made out of that archer that's been around forever. I'll stop singing. I think I'm losing my mind. Been playing hours and hours of Civ. Enjoying every minute of it. Look at all this wine over here, man. I gotta settle. I must settle over here. I must. I shall. I will. I get some horses. It'd be nice. How we doing on the iron? Yeah, we just upgraded, so we used up a lot of iron. It's okay. That's okay. We'll get the iron. We'll get the wine. We'll get the women. Gorgo will one day be forced to be a Roman, and then she'll understand the glories of Rome and me, and we will be together in bliss. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Where do you think you're going? I gotta invade Venice before she gets walls, and then I'm done. Okay, we got that card in. That's half price on the upgrade, so we're going to bring that warrior back. I'm going to raid this camp for another 345 dinarinos. Robert dineros. We're going to call them Robbies now. Like bucks, right? The money will be called Robbies for Robert De Niro. Love him. He's a great guy. So many troops. Look at them all. Ah! Yeah, laugh out the other side of your mustachio, buddy. Because those troops are going to come a-knocking soon. As soon as I get Venice under sway and I got that eastern access, I think I'm going to need another bit of a settler expansion. It may be a little while, actually. We are coming after him, though. We're going to take these cities. But first, Venice, right? We need access. And maybe even Geneva, too. If we can get Geneva, that'd be good. All right, we're getting to the end of this age, but in the Renaissance era, or medieval era, I think it is, we will have another golden age. And won't that be sweet? Because we're on king difficulty. We're not on a high difficulty. We're not doing deity here. And we have this exaggerated wonder modification that we put in. It's a wicked cheat, but it's also a lot of fun. So forgive me, my indulgences. You want to play a more challenging game, then feel free to check out Steam online. Just Google Steam and find out how to join. Steam is free, and you have access to all the games. You have to pay for the games in one way or another. Some games make you pay through just to play the game and get improvements and stuff. This game doesn't do that. Once you're done paying for the game, you got the game. If you want the extensions and extras and stuff like that, sure, they'll milk you for those, but they're not really expensive. And you buy those over time, so that's nice. If you buy the game early and you want to get it for everybody else, you're going to pay for it. But if you can be patient and play the version you got for a year after it comes out, you can get the sale. And they're pretty good. They know that this is not the buying groceries for your baby. This is extra spending. So some say that it's too expensive, but considering all the work that goes into making these things and all the fun that comes out of it, I don't think it's excessive. I think it's too expensive. It's expensive enough, but what the hell isn't, these days? So there you go. I'm going to take a break now and watch a little something on the multifaceted and wonderful world of media. Maybe something about ancient civilizations, or maybe I'm going to watch. I was watching this really cool thing about alien abduction. Ever watch that kind of spooky stuff? It's that time of year where you like horror shows and stuff like that. I'm quite the aficionado on the UFO situation. I've read the books and follow the people online and stuff. And am I a believer like the X-Files? Well, yeah, I am. I'm a believer, but I don't take everything that everybody says as gospel. I'm not gullible, but I enjoy an imaginative tale. If people think it's true, that's up to them. I don't make any decisions on what's true. It's not my business. I'm not into trying to find out what's true. I don't think it's humanly possible to get some kind of objective sense of truth. That's why I don't profess to know any truth or to have a truth that other people don't have or any of that jive. That's not my scene. That's not my gig. I don't do that. I don't think it's humanly possible, and I don't think humans are meant to know the ultimate truths. We'll find that out when we transition back to the first creation and become the original being that's doesn't have a body and stuff. It's just an energy being. Not that that's a bad thing, and we'll be as much ourselves there as we are here. Have the same identity and the same unique qualities and all that stuff. Don't worry, it's going to be fun to be a disembodied energy being. Just the other side of the coin of being a human being. Everything originates in that place, and your dogs, your cats, and your friends, and your relatives, and everybody, they're all there. They get it, and you'll know them, and you'll be able to experience them through that whole new and different creative connection of the mental world, the world of the mind or the imagination. The imaginary world, the dream time is what the Aboriginal people call it. They're so right on, dream time. That's the perfect example. Your body goes to sleep at night, lays dormant like it's dead, right? But your mind keeps doing stuff, keeps creating stuff. Your mind doesn't sleep. You're dreaming. And the same thing when you die. But that's too heavy for this. I know. Sorry. Taking advantage of you. We're over our time. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.